Hello everyone and welcome to the first edition of AHRI Insight for 2017. I'm Peter Newman and I'm going to tell you a bit about what we've got planned. Now, Roberto Buzzi has done such a large body of work on pre-emergent herbicides that there's too much to tell you in one AHRI Insight. So we're starting the year with a mini-series, a series of several AHRI Insights that's all about pre-emergent herbicides and resistance. So Episode 1 of our mini-series is already screened. We've already told you about this. Roberto used recurrent selection of Sakura on some nasty ryegrass and evolved Sakura-resistant ryegrass in the lab. He then later found that that ryegrass was also cross-resistant to Boxer Gold and Avidex. You've already heard about that, it's old news, but that's Episode 1. Now, in Episode 2, the next chapter in this mini-series, Roberto teamed up with Todd Gaines and Martin Villa-Ayoub to work out how these genes are passed on. So from the first study, it is highly suspected that the mechanism of resistance is metabolic resistance, so P450s or GSTs. How are those genes passed on? Well, what they found in Episode 2 is that semi-dominance is at play and that it's a single gene. So what is semi-dominance? So if we have a normal susceptible population here in green and then our resistant population in red, if we cross this one with this one and semi-dominance is in play, the F1 looks something like that. So in other words, about halfway in between. Lots of resistances are dominant genes, and so when we cross the R with the S, we get a curve that looks a bit more like the R. But because we get this sort of midway sort of a response, it looks like semi-dominance is at play. So the F1s are not as resistant as their resistant parents. The other thing they learnt was this is a single gene, so it's quite easy for this resistance to be passed on from generation to generation. And also in Episode 2, we found that not only selecting with Sakura could cause cross-resistance to Boxer, it worked in the other direction. So selecting with Boxer also evolved resistance to Sakura. So that's Episode 2 of our mini-series. For more information, take a look at AHRI Insight.